most famous physical therapist on the internet.
Hi, folks. I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical
Together
therapist.
we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
In our opinion, of course, Bob.
Today, Brad, we're going to talk about top 7 things you should try if you have carpal tunnel syndrome.
7.
Yep, and I'm doing this in honor of my sister who is feeling some symptoms from that. And, well, I bet you don't know this, Brad. Maybe you do. I have 8 sisters.
I know you had quite a few sisters.
Yeah, I lost track after a while, but
I don't blame you.
but she's my favorite sister. I'm going to say that because I know she's the only one that'll watch this video.
You're safe.
All right, if you're new to our channel, please take a second to subscribe to us. We provide videos on stay healthy, fit, pain-free, and we upload every day. Also, you're going to want to go over to our social media channels. Bob and Brad, especially pinned to the top of the page. We're always giving away something, Brad.
On the Facebook, there's pinned.
On the Facebook, yeah,
Right.
We're giving away the Pelvic Rocker.
Oh, good.
This doesn't look like much in itself, but it's really good for abdominal training and knowing where your pelvis is
We
at.
got some vids on that.
Yeah, and you can also go to bobandbrad.com, go to our giveaway page. So, Karen, she's been having trouble with, she works at the computer a lot.
Sure.
She works at home, and she works for a large company, but she spends a lot of time at the computer. I think she's had trouble with this before, and anyway, she's having symptoms on both sides.
So she's having numbness, tingling in the hands and fingers, night problems, can't sleep, get up.
I don't know about the night problems, but we're going to address all those things.
Sure.
Because, I mean, this is basically, Karen, you know, I'm going to give you advice like step 1 through 7 that things that you should try. So number 1, the nerve that's giving you trouble is the median nerve, and it comes out of your neck.
Yeah.
Goes down underneath the collarbone and then travels into the arm. And if you kind of have bad posture while you're working or head forward posture, it can kind of get pinched a little bit up there, and what they call a double crush syndrome. So the nerve is sensitive from coming through here, and then by the time it gets here, it's really sensitive from going through the carpal tunnel, and it gives you symptoms. So you want to make sure, what I'm going to lead into here is that you want to make sure you have good posture, and then you want to stretch this area here too.
Right. You need to address the neck and shoulder. So if you're getting bored, just fast forward through this part of the
thing. So another one, you want to do a chest stretch. And this is one I'd like to see you doing throughout the day. You can do it at your chair. Just reach back like this and stretch the chest.
Yep.
So I'm stretching the muscles here. Reaching back.
Oh, that feels good right now, Bob.
I actually, sometimes I recommend people to keep a ball in their chair.
Right.
Because what happens then, it's a reminder, and every so often they take the ball out and they just stretch over it like this. Now it's good for your mid-back and your chest.
Right, exactly.
So you're getting a double bonus.
And it's nice to have a ball that's a little bit flat, like that one is. So, you know, if you got an old ball from your kids, or she got grandkids, or is she old like you?
She's got grandkids now.
She is old then.
But no, she's not as old as me.
But she's younger.
Just make Dave take out $2 out of his wallet that he never opens and get a ball for you.
There you go.
So, all right. The next thing, you're also going to want to stretch the neck into extension, just like this.
You may start out with a chin tuck, huh?
You could, yeah. You could do a chin tuck, which is what Brad is mentioning here, and then stretch back, opening all this up, allowing those nerves room to come up through. So again, that's something you could do just a couple, you know, every time you think about it, every 20 minutes or so. It's a good stretch to do. Good for your neck anyway.
Yep.
So I know she's had some issues. Next one is nerve glides.
Oh, yeah.
So this is a really important one, Karen. What you're going to do, you're going to start off with, and I want you to be real gentle with this, because some people start this and they do too much of it and the nerve gets fired up and then they're mad at me. And I don't like people mad at me.
Right. Well, yeah, they're overstretching. A nerve can be stretched, but not too aggressively, not like a muscle.
Yeah, it's very sensitive, and we're thinking there might be some scar tissue on it. So we're going to start off. We won't do the wall yet, Brad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
We're getting close. So you're going to start off, let's say this is the painful side.
Yep.
You're going to start off with the arm at about level, and you might even go back a little bit like this.
Right.
And what you're going to do is just work the wrist, going down like this, gently. Now, generally what you find, you don't have a good side or a bad side. You have both bad sides. But generally, people are going to find out that this one is tighter if they, you know, this is the bad side and this is the good side.
Sure.
So you're going to just want gently working into that. I do a set of 10, maybe 2 sets a day. I wouldn't do more than that, 2 sets of 10 a day.
Sure.
So you're going to keep working this every day, and eventually you're going to get down like this. And at that point, then you might even try a stretch against a wall.
So the further the wrist goes down, as he's talking about, the more it stretches that nerve. And then you're going to talk about the coordinated neck movement.
Yep. And then when this is comfortable, when you can do this stretch a couple times, then you're going to go ahead and stretch the neck away the other direction like this. So this is the advanced one now. This is after you've been doing it for a while and it feels good, but really important one to do. I've seen people get better just by doing that one.
Sure.
All right, next one, Brad. You're going to demonstrate this, the cervical rib.
Sure.
So the
first rib?
Yeah, the median nerve comes down and can go up over the top of the first rib or cervical rib. And so this is a good stretch to do to make sure that that's not a problem. Even if it isn't a problem, it feels good to do this.
Yeah.
I like this one.
Pretty much all these are going to be, good postural stretches. They're going to help this out. So you can take a sheet roll, you can take a strap, you can take a belt, but you put it down on the chair, and then if it's your right side, I put my right buttocks, cheek right on there, and then I bring it over the top, and you put it right on the shoulder, and then you're going to pull down, and you can see it's depressing my shoulder girdle, that shoulder. And then if you lean forward, you'll feel it pull your shoulder down even more. And then you tilt your head the opposite direction. So forward with your body, get that stretch down, and then stretch.
Yeah, it feels good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a great stretch to do.
It's one of those deals. In your case, you're going to want to do both sides because you have symptoms on both sides. But even if you don't, I would still take the time and go do the other shoulder as well, just so you stay balanced. So I'm going to pull there. Oh. Go ahead, Bob.
Yeah,
I'm
just thinking, normally would you pull down, like if the pain is on this side, maybe pull down with just that arm? Just to keep the stress off of it.
Sure.
You buy into that? So, leave this one relaxed.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, I thought you said pull with this arm. Yeah, if that's the involved side, you could probably, there, yeah, that's just, Bob, good job. Karen, your brother is right on the ball.
All right, next thing is, and I'm sure this has probably been done already, Karen, but you really want to make sure your screen height is going to be correct on your computer and your keyboard height. So Brad's going to show you here. The screen, you want to make sure that it's not so low that your head is going forward and you're bending down. Yep, just like that.
Yeah.
Really, the top of the screen should almost be aligned with the top of your head.
And you could just take a box. Actually, this is what Liz uses for her computer when she's working on our videos. I took it from her.
So, now we're getting closer to lined up with his head. The keyboard, you want to make sure the arm here, the upper arm, this is actually vertical. So that you really want that there. And you want this to actually go a little bit below level.
Right.
So a lot of people, what they do is they'll take like a lap tray and put it down below like this. And I did this for years. My computer's set up now that I don't have to do this anymore.
Sure.
But I did this for years.
Yep.
So there you got the less stress on the wrist, less stress on the nerves.
Yep.
And it's really puts you in a pretty good position.
I'm even going to crank this. You probably don't have a tray table like this, but yeah, right about there. That would be really nice. See my good posture sitting in a firm chair. Nice.
Yeah, especially if you're spending hours upon hours.
Right.
So, and the final thing, Karen, especially if you're having night pain, but even if you're not, sometimes we do recommend just getting a good old brace. Brad's got one on there. That was kind of a nice one because actually it splints the thumb too.
Yeah, and it's comfortable. I did forget I had it on. But yeah, this is
especially if you have a tendency to sleep like where you're curling your arm underneath it like this, you really want to keep that arm straight all night long. I mean, your wife uses one, right?
Yep. And she
helps somewhat.
Right. Although, I've had a surgeon I was talking to that specializes in carpal tunnel, and he said this is one of the first things he'll have people do to prevent surgery. Just make sure that you've got it straight neutral all night long. And he says he's surprised at how often it's helpful and prevents.
That's really good advice because Brad and I, to be honest with you, we don't see a ton of people with carpal tunnel, do we?
No.
I mean, a lot of times it's either surgery or it's not. And
right.
I've treated some people with it, and I've treated them successfully, but I don't see one a month by any means.
No, I don't big volumes of them.
All right, Karen. So I hope that helps, and I'll be doing another video for you on your knees.
Wow.
She's falling apart.
Holy.
What guy?
You're really going to score big at the next family reunion.
That's
She's
right.
going to bring you a cake and ice cream and cookies.
A pie.
Chicken pie?
Chicken pot pie, yeah.
Yeah.
Why?